Talk about the importance of celebrating stories of people of color in film.
Yeah, well, it's extremely important because it's, again, we're in control of our own narrative now. We're giving the stories, and with Boston and Philly, it's unique. It's not the same stereotypical films you may see before. The shoot 'em up, bang, bang. If it's a woman, she's needs to be portrayed only as a sex symbol. If it's a man, he's either selling drugs or involved with some type of violence. Now, it's different. We're talking about love. We're talking about experiences that aren't necessarily just black experiences, it's universal. And it's being told by a black filmmaker.
First episode of ABG, of Awkward Black Girl, like I had to pull so many resources together, and I had to hit up, you know, a couple of random people just to try to put this story together. And then even in the brokenness of not having an editor and editing it myself, trying to tell the story because I couldn't afford to get this shot that I wanted or go to this location that I wanted, and piecing that together, there's so much creativity in brokenness. Like, brokenness will have you making it work. And there's an essence there that I'm wondering about.
It's like
we're the ones who kind of, in a weird way, tell a story or a lie to children so they do stuff that we never thought was possible. My dad used to tell me every day, like, you can do anything you want. And I remember thinking, like, as a kid in first grade, like, you're lying to me. But now I do stuff, and he's like, I didn't think that was possible, so.
Award-winning filmmaker of Boston to Philly, Ralph Celestin is here with me in the studio. Ralph, welcome back.
Yeah, I'll take 2 handshakes, okay.
Now the thing is, I watched the trailers earlier, and this is you acting in the piece as well, is that right?
Yeah, it is.
I didn't catch that the first time.
You know what? I wore so many different hats with this film that I don't often throw out that I was the actor as well.
Right.
Because, you know, I directed it, I wrote it, I produced it, I edited it. There were so many different things that I did I didn't think to introduce that to you.
Was it difficult to edit, especially your own performances? In the editing room, you've got all this footage and you try to choose the best take. And was that especially a difficult process to edit yourself?
It's difficult because I'm so tough on everyone around me, and I'm tough on myself.
Right.
So knowing that I couldn't go back and change anything, that was tough. Dealing with the fact that I had to go through these takes and find out which was the best one, knowing that I couldn't go back and do it again. You know, that was difficult to accept. Like, oh, you know, I could have done this a little bit better. You know, I picked it apart too much. So that was most difficult.
The hats thing is because while you're editing, then you're also thinking, man, if I had made us shoot one more take, or if I had performed this a little different way, that's pretty incredible that you did all of that on a directorial debut too. You said,
appreciate
right?
it. Yeah, it was.
Wow. Where did you? Now the film you told me earlier was 80% filmed in Philadelphia and about 20% in Boston. Is that right?
Absolutely.
Interesting. And you're from the East Coast. And how did you use the same crew for both shoots?
Yeah, we did. So even watching that trailer, it always gives me like this chills because I know the relationship that formed from this movie. The crew started out just individuals, just filmmakers throughout Philadelphia that kind of came together because of the call that was made to be a part of this film.